Hello. It's nice to be here tonight. It's really nice that you guys are here tonight. It's a little weird though. You really had nothing better to do on a Saturday night in the summer, huh? I mean, I have to be here, but you guys are here voluntarily. It makes me sad for you a little bit. But I do like to hold other people to higher standards than I hold myself. Like if I'm doing something like this and I invite people, I kind of expect them to show up. But if they invite me to their shit, it's kind of like, ooh, yeah, I don't know about that. When is it? It's a Friday night? Who goes out on a Friday night? That's a weird night to go out. I saw a cloud the other day. Is it raining that night? I don't know. I like to be a hypocrite on social media as well. I could scroll through social media for a couple hours and I won't hit the like button one single time. Not once. Even if I like a post, or even if I say out loud, boy, I really like that, I still won't hit that goddamn button. But if I post something, I'm taking some names. He's like, oh, okay, well, I guess Paul didn't like my post today, huh? Fuck you, Paul. You're dead to me now. I'm never going to talk to Paul ever again. I don't wake up and think to myself, I think I'm going to be a huge hypocrite today. It's just something that kind of develops during the day. It depends on how the day unfolds a little bit. Like for instance, I can go out to a bar and maybe meet a woman for the first time, and I can go home with her that night and have sex, and that's perfectly fine. It's totally okay. In fact, it's pretty fucking great actually, but it's totally okay. But if a female friend of mine dates a guy for 3 months and then has sex with him, I'm kind of like, wow, you're moving a little fast there, don't you think? Where's your dignity? Do you have any self-respect at all? She's already met the guy's parents. I don't even remember the name of the girl I went home with, but I'm still like, I just think you're making some really questionable choices in your life right now. You should probably do some therapy, actually. I think about doing therapy myself. Does anybody here go to therapy? You do? Does it help you? Actually, you know what? You look a little fucking crazy, never mind. You look like your therapist drinks a lot. Like right after you leave. God, that was fucked up. I should go to therapy. I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Right now I'm trying to do my own therapy. I talk myself through my own shit a little bit. So in these sessions, I'm both the therapist and the patient. And I suck at both roles. So it does not go well, usually. As a therapist, I'm completely unqualified. I have no business trying to talk people through their shit. Especially someone as fucked up as me. Plus, I'm kind of mean as a therapist. Like, I'm really hard on my patient. By the end, I just call him a fucking loser and tell him to get the hell out of my office. And then as a patient, I really don't receive criticism well. Like, I don't enjoy it. And I'm especially not going to receive criticism from this fucking therapist. He's unqualified, and I know all the bad shit he's done in his life. He's the fucking loser, not me. Usually, I just end up in the middle of my living room, yelling at myself, back and forth, and that's usually typically about the time I realize I should probably seek some professional help. Then my daughter, she has some anxiety every once in a while, and I try to help her through her stuff. And that's not because I think I'm a qualified therapist, that's just because I don't want to pay for a qualified therapist. But one time she told me, she's afraid that if she says bad things out loud, that they might come true. Which is kind of heavy, right? So I told her, in my calmest and most therapist-like voice, I gently told her, what are you, fucking nuts? Do you think you're all powerful? Are you a wizard? You Harry Potter wannabe motherfucker. Where do you get off thinking you have this much control over the universe? The ego on you, unbelievable. I don't think I'm helping her a whole lot. My daughter's really great though, but she turns 13 pretty soon here. And she keeps warning me how terrible it's going to be the father of a teenager. Like she just keeps saying, it's going to be really bad for you, buddy. And I tell her, I was like, you don't absolutely have to turn into a total asshole when you're a teenager. You realize that, right? She's like, that's not what I've heard. Well, that's not what I've heard either, okay? But can we try it, maybe? Give it a shot? She's like, I don't think that's how it works, exactly. She's probably gonna start dating at some point soon. I'm not ready for that at all. I will definitely not be the cool dad when my daughter starts dating. I don't even like it when she thinks an actor in a movie is cute. Like, I turn the channel, it's like, we're not fucking watching Ryan Reynolds anymore. So I think the actual dating will be really hard on me. I almost feel worse for her, though. Like, she's about to enter the dating world here in a couple years, and what a fucking nightmare that's gonna be, right? The dating world, I mean, it's just all anxiety and pain, and nothing makes you feel worse about yourself than trying to date someone, does it? Is that just me? You guys, okay, that's cool. I really haven't dated much here lately. I should probably get myself back out there, but I'm approaching 50, and it feels weird to start dating when you're approaching 50. I know people do it every day, but for me it's weird, especially since all my friends have been married for years. Like, almost every single one of my friends has been very unhappily married for at least 20, 25 years. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna ask a 30-year-old good-looking waitress out? It sounds ridiculous to me. But, you know, my parents had a friend, an old high school friend, and he got divorced when he was about 50. And he started dating right away. I think about him a lot. He's like an inspiration to me. And I remember when my mom told me he was dating, she was like, did you hear about Ralph? Did you hear Ralph is dating a younger woman? She said it with a lot of disgust in her voice. But I was like, really? I was like, wow, good for Ralph, man. I didn't know he had that in him. All right, what is she, like 30? Is she 25? Is she 25? My mom's like, she's 43. Like, okay, that's not a younger woman, Mom. That's just a woman. She's probably been divorced twice herself already. I don't get the problems. Actually, I think the real issue at the time was she had the breasts of a younger woman. I think that was the unspoken problem at the time. Like, when my mom would say, can you believe Ralph is dating a younger woman? She was actually saying, can you believe Ralph is dating a woman with great tits and a nice ass? I can't fucking believe it, though. And just so you know, I'm just as disgusted by this situation as you are. Ralph is a pig, and who the hell is she to have nice breasts at 43? The nerve of these two fucking people. Let me tell you. All right, I'm Tony. Thank you very much.